On to all my Pisces out there, so let's get into it. Hit the notification bell, that subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you stay up to date with all of my latest videos. You never miss any videos from me, so you know exactly when it is that I drop. Also to comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. Let's get into it. So the cards that I come up with for the Pisces is the Five of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the King of Swords, the Lovers, the Hierophant, the World, the Ace of Wands, okay? Then you have the Judgment, Ten of Cups, and last but not least, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so I actually did a video before, but it wasn't recording somehow. But anyway, but let's get into it. So so for the Pisces, you have the Five of Pentacles. Walking away from one relationship, okay, because the person was too caught up in their own delusion. Whenever it is, a lot of you Pisces get yourselves in relationships. A lot of people starting out, they start out on a good foot. They make a very good first impression, but then over a amount of time, come to find out, they actually make terrible significant others. That's the word, significant others, because you find out that bait that they put out there on a hook, right? Because they say Pisces are fishes. That bait that they put out there on a hook is basically a situation where you realize that you can't really rock with this person because this person has too much stuff going on. So you Pisces decide to subtract yourselves from the situation because you realize, the King of Swords, you realize what's going on, right? I don't know what it is about people. They think Pisces are not that bright. They think Virgos are not that bright. I don't know what it is. No, I'm lying. I do know what it is. It's the arrogance. It's the hubris. You know, it's the hubris. The hubris is rearing its ugly head because of because they have a false perception of their own importance, where they think that because you Pisces are in a situation with them, you gotta sit there and accept everything that they do to you, and then they got the audacity to make it seem like they're doing it for you so that you can learn to become better and grow up. The Lovers represents, again, they're just using these excuses to hide their own dysfunction, because the Lovers is a trick card, right? But they're using this as far as the Tarot. They're using the term "I love you" to make up, to have that be an excuse to do all sorts of really dysfunctional things to you, while you Pisces are supposed to, according to them in their perception, are supposed to sit there and accept what's going on. But no, a lot of you Pisces are actually choosing to walk away from this situation because you understand how lame it is. You understand that these people don't have integrity, and they put themselves into a situation because they put their best foot forward the first time you met them, but over the course of the relationship, you started to see how low quality they were. The Hierophant represents how this is a situation for you where, because of this means that a lot of you Pisces, you understood what time it was. It's just that they're deluding their own selves into thinking that, into thinking that it was luck. They're asking themselves, how did you know that, this was a game and all this other type of stuff? And you Pisces are like, you always knew. Now, I'm not saying that the two of you are in communication, although the two of you could be. On and off, I should say. More than likely, you actually are in communication. But it's not as solid as the way it once was when the two of you actually knew each other. So, and actually was in a relationship, right? The two of you are not together. The two of you are not staying together either. So it's much easy for the two of you, sorry about that. It's much easy for the two of you to actually be in a situation where the two of you are not speaking to each other every single day, but you're speaking enough to actually kind of be on and off, or shaky ground, or on shaky grounds. The world card now is about how you, Pisces, understand that you owed more to yourselves. And I will even go as far as to say, because this is what I'm getting off the top of my head, so you, Pisces, may even decide you may go overseas. You may leave the country. You may actually get to know some more people, not just on a local scale, not even on a city or a state scale, but on a worldwide, global scale. Because remember, the world does represent the entire globe, and the globe represents Capricorn / Taurus. It really represents all of the earth signs, really, for different reasons, though. But the world is Capricorn. It's a major arcana that represents Capricorn. So, excuse me. So the Ace of Wands is now about how, so you may actually go to these places, and people, you know, I'm not even gonna lie, you may tell this person that, or you may end up getting back, right, within the week or a month or whatever, and people may be like, where it is that you've been, what's going on or whatnot, because those same lame individuals came by your apartment, came by your house, depending on whatever you have, right? Apply it to yourself, and then they realized that you weren't necessarily there. They didn't necessarily break in, but they wanted to actually speak to you, and you weren't there. And the thing is that the judgment now represents this being a situation for a lot of you, Pisces, where you don't care. You may have had your cell phone on airplane mode, you know what I mean, on airplane mode, excuse me, literally, because you don't want your data to roam, right? You don't want to be charged an arm and a leg because you may have really been out of the country. You know, I'm about to get my passport myself. I'm about to go start taking flights. I could pretty much take a flight almost anywhere in the world for free. I'm about to start taking flights, you know, in a year or two or something like this. I'm about to start doing that, you know, if things start working out for me. So, you know, or not necessarily written in stone, but I may actually, the point that I'm trying to make here is I may actually decide to take up someone on that offer. And I advise you, Pisces, to do the same. Hey, I have a Pisces ascendant. So taking flights may be the thing to do. Then you have the Nine of Cups. Now you got a lot of people hurt. You got a lot of past people who you were once in relationships with, really out there in a situation where they feeling a certain type of way, right? They feeling bad for playing games with you. And then the thing is that the Ace of Pentacles, I was about to say the Ace of Games. The Ace of Pentacles is that, yeah, you got something to offer and other people see it. But you know that it's not them. But you know that you, Pisces, have value. So let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, a card finally fell out. Okay, or cards finally fell out. Okay. The Ace of Swords, very good. Seven of Wands, very good. King of Swords, very good. So, again, people see your value. When you travel and when you meet different people, you understand that it depends on whom you're talking to. A lot of these fake people out here, they're going to make it seem as if Pisces is not necessary. Listen, all of the zodiac signs is necessary. Cancer, no matter what zodiac sign it is, no matter how difficult it may be to deal with, they're all worth it, okay? You just have to understand, they just had to understand how and why. And people, especially when you took that flight out of the country, they definitely understood why you're valuable. And not just talking about your money either. The thing is that the Seven of Wands and the King of Swords is about, but you understand that, you know, You wouldn't necessarily want to live in this country or these countries long term, but you will go back to visit out of the country more times. And the King of Swords represents, and I'm sure, and you already had the King of Swords in this reading. So this is a new level of understanding where you may even have someone that you may start a family with, or you may want to. Not saying that you will, but someone that you may want to start a family with and really take the time to get to know. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. Peace.